Good morning. I'm Terry Farr, the Executive Director for the Greater Picayune Area Chamber of Commerce. In fact, I said good morning. I don't know when you'll be watching this, but for me it's actually Sunday morning, and this is Chamber Conversations. This will be the second week that I'm doing a solo. Again, I like to be able to introduce somebody, but I guess with the summer months and all, and people being so active, some of our sponsors that I'll be doing our chamber conversations with have just been extremely busy, so maybe next week I'll have one. But I just wanted to share something that was just on my mind. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts and watching different videos, and I think it might be something that you might want to listen to. The other day I was having a little break over at PJ's and ran into a couple buddies of mine over there, and Father John Filkins. In fact, Father John, hey, is my setup a little bit better? See, there's a couple messages here. I do not mind being critiqued, and so I've tried to get my setup a little bit better today. But one of the questions that he asked me was, did I use cue cards? And I don't, because if I did, I just wouldn't do it, and I don't have a teleprompter. And then, so when Father John asked me if I used cue cards, my buddy Steve McDonald said, no, he just speaks from his heart. And so that's what I do. I just want to share something with you that it might can help you. I don't know. We'll see. I have a variety of people that are watching this, anywhere from business owners to employees. Probably, I would say, if not 100%, a majority of the people that will be watching this are chamber members here in Picayune. But one of the things that I'm focusing on as the executive director is to help our chamber members not just survive, but to thrive, have a thriving business. And a lot of our businesses have been in town for a long time, okay? And I don't know about you, but every once in a while, if we're not careful, we just might get in a rut. And we just keep on doing things the way we always do them, and just get stuck on that. I'm not necessarily talking about money, but then on the other hand, I mean, your business is in operation because, hey, you want to make money, maybe so that you can expand and whatever. But you're probably in a business for profit, okay? So I want to talk to you about a couple of things, and that is, when you do get in that rut, guess what happens? Your business you don't just maintain business. If you maintain a business, eventually it's going to go backwards. Just watch, I don't want to say just watch what I'm talking about, but there is no such thing as maintenance, okay? Your business, just like the chamber, it needs to be growing at all times. We don't need to settle for, okay? Now, again, I'm not talking about, money, and money's the root of all evil, because it's not. The love of money's the root of all evil. But, so, is your business thriving? And here's one way that you can determine, is your business thriving? Let's just say you've been in business for at least 5 years. Hey, I challenge you to go pull your last 5 years federal income tax returns. Do a little spreadsheet. If you need some help, hey, I'll help you. I'll get you some help, whatever. But just sort of lay that out and just see, hey, is your net income increasing or staying the same? And I don't want you to have an attitude of, well, hey, I'm satisfied with, what we did last year. If we can just do this year what we did last year, I'm okay. You're asking for trouble, okay? Yeah, you're asking for trouble. So, again, this message is one of a challenge. I challenge you. Most business owners, now we don't necessarily want to talk about this, but most business owners have a little taste or a little touch of ADD, okay? In other words, typical business owner is going to get bored, okay? And that's okay. At our last banquet in November of 2017, I made a challenge then for the business owners here in town to hire one high-performing employee. Because if you can hire you a high-performing employee, then maybe you do get bored with what you're doing. Maybe you're doing things that you shouldn't be doing. Maybe you need to learn to delegate and let someone else do things that they're good at. There's two ways to look at this. Either, you do the things that you're real good at and you excel and you try to improve on that, or you can take a look at the things that you're not good at and work on that. I don't believe that. I think you need to figure out what you're good at and get better at it. Now, personally, I listen to a lot of podcasts. If you're not familiar with podcasts, that's not even something new, but a few years ago, I started listening to them on my iPhone as I was working out in the mornings. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. Some people probably think this social media stuff is crazy. You've probably heard me say this before, and I'm not going to talk too long, hopefully. If you keep on doing business the way you've always done it, I believe you're going to go broke. I just truly believe that. I'm going to say this, and of course I'm just maybe repeating some things that I've heard. What do you think about TV? I grew up in the 50s. I can remember when, I don't know that I remember when we got our first TV, but I remember we didn't have color TV. I remember when old Bobby that lived down the street, his family, he was one of my best friends, and when they got a color TV, it was like, wow. And we would go down there after school and watch color TV. Well, back then we didn't have but, 4 channels maybe. And so you watch what's been going on, but watch what goes on over the next 5 years. You aren't going to have cable TV, in your house. Everything's going to be, subscription based. Some of y'all right now don't have cable TV and you just maybe got Hulu or Netflix and that's all you got. So things keep on changing. And so basically I'm warning ABC, CBS, NBC, ESPN that they better be, I bet you they're having board meetings right now figuring out, guys, what do we need to do, or they're going to go broke. That's not a prediction, by the way, but I think you'll see their business model change. They may start streaming. I don't know. But take a look at your business and just ask, is there anything that I need to do? And instead of focusing on how do I cut my expenses, because this is something that a lot of businesses do. And we do this at home, don't we? We say, man, look at our W-2s. We made a lot of money last year. Where did it all go? And then we get to looking at expenses. How do we cut? How do we cut? And a business will do the same thing. I challenge you to look at the top part of your income statement, your financial statement, your tax returns. Look at the income. How can I increase my income? Okay? Are there some things that I need to do? And if you can't think of any things that you need to do, you need to get some outside help. Because I just challenge you. I really believe there's things that we can all do. Hey, maybe if you've got the mully grubs, you can't afford to have the mully grubs. You can't afford to be down. If you're the leader in your organization, whether it's a business that you own or you're the leader, guess what? People are watching you. You've got to be upbeat at all times. So I don't know. I'm going to watch this video and then I'm going to play it back and watch it again and then say, gee, do I even need to push this out? So I do want to say this because I think there's a lot of, I don't know what older means anymore. Because my goal is to live beyond 120. Now, a lot of people can laugh about that, but hey, that's my goal. So if that's the case, I've got many years, if I want to, that I can keep on working, okay? So I say that to say, well, what are some things that maybe some businesses need to do? And I check out social media, whether that's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, I'm leaving Twitter, any of that stuff. Get involved with that. If you have to, get your grandchildren to help you, okay? But check things out, make some changes, see if you can improve your business. Take a look at the outside of your business and see if you need to clean out your gutters. Oops. or paint your place, okay? So I just want to help you any way that I can. So if I can help you in any way, give me a call on my cell phone at either 601-916-2645 or 601-746-2983. And hopefully some things that we might share off and on will be helpful to you. So if I can help you in any way, let me know, and make it a great day.